Our games. I'm live maybe 1 minute early because I'm not completely set up, but I thought I'd set up while I am on camera here in case this gives you the opportunity to see this post and this video is live. So today we're playing with Euphoria, Rolling Realms, and My Little Scythe. So I'll organize these on my little table here. I'll point the camera down in a second. And got all the equipment here. I love how setup is so easy this game. I keep thinking, yeah, setup will take a few minutes. No, setup is so fast in Rolling Realms. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. I look forward to jumping in. It's 3 o'clock right now, so we can jump into the game. Let me turn the camera down, and I'll scoot my little chair back so that I can not completely ruin my posture. And I'll point this down here. And as usual, I will respond when I see any comments. If I'm not responding, that probably means I can't see the comments. I have experienced that a little bit with Facebook recently. I haven't seen any yet so far, but it's okay if you're just following along and watching. That is totally fine too. But I, so far, cannot see any comments. You'll know when I start responding. So let's jump in and start playing these realms. Hoping for some pairs today in Euphoria, maybe low numbers in Rolling Realms, and delayed pairs in My Little Scythe. 3 and a 2. 3 and a 2. 3 and a 2. So actually, I might do the thing here. I'll pull it up on my phone. I did this recently when I couldn't see any comments because one of my favorite parts of doing this is indeed interacting with other people. Yeah, so all right, let me turn off the volume. Okay, volume off. I can see Chad, Tom, Stephanie's watching, Ian is here, and I'll just keep my phone right off camera there so I can hopefully see. There we go. I have to touch the screen every now and then to make it even more difficult to see comments, but that's okay. I will try to remember to touch the screen every now and then. Okay, 3 and a 2. I like those low numbers for Rolling Realms. I like to get started for pairs in My Little Scythe, and I might hold out for pairs in Euphoria. So let's go with a 3 in My Little Scythe. I'll put the 3 right there and gain a heart. And then I'll write the 2 in Rolling Realms. I'll go after a coin early on in Rolling Realms. Chad says, so odd that Facebook is still doing that. Hilda is here. And Stephanie's playing along live too. That's great. A lot of people playing along live that I don't usually see here today. Turn 2. I thought that was going to be a pair of 2s. A 2 and a 1. A 2 and a 1. I might put the 1 over in Euphoria anyway. I just get that emotion, get some coins a brewing over in Euphoria. And yeah, 2 and a 1. Let's go for a 2 in My Little Scythe. It's 2 hearts. Really want to pair on our next roll if we can get it. The 1 I'll put over in Euphoria to get a coin. And then I will create a 1 and put it in Rolling Realms. Where do I want to put it? I'll go ahead and put it over here and get the other coin from Rolling Realms. Okay, turn 3. There's a pair. Look at that. A pair of 4s. I love it. Pair of 4s, perfect for Euphoria because we can use a single number to cross off 2 4s, and that gets us 2 stars in Euphoria. That's great. Wonderful. And I still have a 4 to use elsewhere. I haven't completed a pair yet in My Little Scythe, but the odds are getting better and better that will happen. Let's keep making those odds even better by putting a 4 right there, getting another heart. And I could copy one of those 4s and put it in Rolling Realms. But I really do like using 1, 2, and 3 in Rolling Realms. I like those lower numbers because they're easier to create. But this is kind of a freebie to create a 4 if I want to do it. You know, let's go wild card. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna create a 4 and put it. I'll put it in the one that I haven't tapped into yet. I don't know if that's the right move, but I'm doing it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, turn 4. Let me know how you're doing so far. I'm assuming everyone used those 4s in Euphoria. Hopefully it worked out for you. a 4 and a 5 this turn. 4 and a 5. That's great. Actually, we finally have our first pair in my little side because I can put the 4 over here. That generates a pumpkin, and it also generates a coin because I have 4s on both sides, both areas of my little side. So that's great. I love seeing that. The 5, Garrett just popped in. He says, hope my week's going well. It is going well so far, Garrett. I hope you're doing well. The 5, I don't love the 5 in Euphoria. I'll definitely say that. The 5 in Rolling Realms could work. I could do the math, but instead I'm just going to toss it down there and see how it goes. I want different numbers in each of the worlds in Rolling Realms, but I want each world to add up to be the same as each of the other worlds. Okay, so that's 5. I should probably use a 1. Yeah, because I know I can't get a pair of 1s in Euphoria anymore because I've already used one of them. So I will get this other one. That is another star. Okay, turn 5. A pair of 3s. Look at that. Another pair, a relevant pair for Euphoria as well. Let's go for it. I think that still adds up well. It does add up well. There's a 3. There's a 3. There's 2 more stars. That is awesome. Sweet. All right, Euphoria is going really well, better than I even expected. I'll use the other 3 in my little sides because that is another coin pumpkin combo. And now I can do whatever I want in Rolling Realms. I could, I've used 4 different numbers in Rolling Realms. Why not keep that going and create a 3? I've got these 3s, so where should I put it? So if I put it here, that adds up to 7 so far. That adds up to 6. So I would need, that could potentially work. I also like it a little bit over here in Rolling Realm, in that world. Let's put it in the, I don't want to mess up this math. I know I could do it. So if I put the 3 here, that adds up to 5. That adds up to 6. It's going to get kind of complicated. I think that'll be okay. I'll put the 3 right here. Go for a heart. We'll see how that works out. I think that's good. All right. I am hoping for a 2 at some point for Euphoria to get that final star. Will that add up? That's 3. It's like it has to add up to 10. So that's 4 plus 3 is 7. 8. Yeah, so a 2 will work in either of those sides, either of the areas. There's a 6 and a 1. A 1 and a 6. Oh, I didn't write down those last 2. I didn't write down the 3 and the 3. 3 and 3, 1 and 6. Almost gave you a bonus turn there by missing that. 1 and a 6. So I like the 1 in Rolling Realms, I think. Maybe. It could also go in My Little Scythe. The 6 is probably also the best fit for My Little Scythe. Yeah. That might be the best bet over there. I could also sacrifice one of the sides in Euphoria and just go for a 6. I could also manipulate the 1 into a 2. Lots of options here. Rolling Realms is asking me to do, I think this is the other reason I go 1, 2, 3 in Rolling Realms. The math is easier that way. It is more complicated to do it this way. So if I put like the 1 here, then I have a total of 5. That actually does kind of work out for Rolling Realms. Because I could then put pretty much any other number up here. Although actually it would have to be a specific number. It would have to be a 5 or a 6. 5 or a 6 would be the only numbers. So if that were, so say it was a 5. So say I put the 1 here, it's a 5. So it adds up to 10. That would have to be a 4. It could work. Let's go for it. We'll see if that works out. There's a heart. Here's my world so far in case you can't see them in Rolling Realms. That's the 1. The 6, I definitely can give up on Euphoria, and that's okay. And it's not giving up. I'm giving up on one of the sides of Euphoria because I already know I have the potential for another heart if I just get a 2. So I'll put the 6 right there and get a bunch of resources. Get a pumpkin and a heart. Need to keep getting pumpkins so I can score for My Little Scythe. And then I've already used the 1. I think I'm good there. I don't think I necessarily need to do anything in My Little Scythe. I could put a 1 over there just for the heck of it. Yeah, let's put a 1 right here and get a pumpkin. Okay, turn 7. That lasted a little bit longer than usual. 2 and a 2. Look at that. That is awesome. This is the best round ever for Euphoria. I'm loving this. 2 and a 2. Let's write that down. 2 and a 2. Here is a 2 and a 2. So that is the final star in Euphoria. It's also more resources. That final pumpkin, heart, beautiful. I'm loving that. This is going to be a high-scoring round if we can pull this off. Because now I'm faced with a little bit of a challenge because I think I need high numbers in Rolling Realms from here on out. If I put a 2 here, that adds up to 7. I can't put a 2 there. So I need a 4, 5, 6 in Rolling Realms. I think that's right. I need them to all add up to 10. 4, 5, 4, 5, 5. 4, 5, 5 is what I need. Not 2. 2 is too low. And I only have 2 turns left. So I can put the other 2 in my little scythe. That's fine. There's a 2, there's a pumpkin and a coin. That also gives me all the stars for my little scythe. Do I want to do something else? I feel like this isn't the turn to do something else. I need to roll a 5, basically, and I think that'll work out better. So I'm not going to do anything with Rolling Realms. I'm going to try to double up on a future turn, try to roll some high numbers here. There's a 4. We can work with that. 2 and a 4. 2 and a 4. This is turn 8. Let me know if you're playing along. Chad says he's feeling euphoric. Stephanie's excited about that pair. Let me know if you're hoping I roll anything on the last turn. But right now we have a 2 and a 4. I need the 4 in Rolling Realms. So I know I'm putting that 4 right there. There is a pumpkin. Okay. Now, is it time to copy that 4? I think it is. Because things could get tricky on the last turn. I can manipulate my way into it, but I'm hoping to use as few resources as possible to do so. So I think what I want to do is, and the 2, yeah, I'm going to avoid using the 2. The 2 will just be a free resource. So I'm going to copy that 4. I'm going to use 3 hearts and 3 pumpkins. It's a bit expensive, but it will turn into a 5, and I can, because I use 3 pumpkins, I can use it in a realm that I've already used. There's the 5 right there. There's another pumpkin. That's great. I can't use the 2. I can't write it down on my little side. I can't write it down in Rolling Realms. I'm not forced to manipulate that 2 into something I can use, and so I can just turn it into a resource. I'm going to turn it into a coin, because if push comes to shove, if I roll 2 1s, for example, I have 4 coins right there that I could just turn into a 4, bump it up to a 5 with pumpkins, and complete Rolling Realms that way. But I am hoping just to roll a natural 5. What are you hoping for? Garrett needs a 5. I need a 5 too, Garrett. Let's go get it. And I rolled it so far off the table, I'm going to go get that die and bring it back. But I did roll a 5, actually, so the other number doesn't matter that much. I never rolled that far away. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that 5 while I roll this other one, because I don't want to manipulate that 5. 5 and a 1. Okay. 5 and a 1. That die went so far. Well, we got the 5. We got the 5 that we wanted. And actually, that helps with my little side, too. The 1 is perfect. So there's the 5. There's a heart. This is great. This is so good. You all have brought me great luck today. Stephanie, Hilda, you need to come back here because you are making this the best luck ever that I've had in this round. The 1 went over here. That gives me a heart and gives me a coin. And that's the best I can do. That is all of the stars. Full 18 stars plus another star from extra resources plus 0.4. This is a 19.4 for me. Tom says Dice on the Floor is a small price to play for the 5. Chet says full contact, Rolling Realms. Garrett says talk about chucking dice. And Ian said that 1 is what he needed for Rolling Realms. So he needed a low number, not a high number. Let me know if you're watching this now or in the future. Let me know or actually, if you, I know my score now. If you want to post your score in the comments below, you can just post your score. If you're watching in the future, post your score and remind me that I scored a 19.4 so I can congratulate you on when you hopefully beat that score, which would be amazing because 19.4 is a really good score. But I'm really happy with that. Hilda says her husband does say that she's a lucky charm, so maybe that applies to Rolling Realms too. So far, yes. I hope you're back here tomorrow, Hilda, at 3 o'clock for round 2 so we can score even better then. 19.4. Tomorrow we're doing, let's see how hard or easy it'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing viticulture, potentially an easier realm. We're doing Mini golf. I haven't done that in a while. I don't think I have a good gauge enough on whether this can be considered an easier or harder realm. I think it has potential to be easier if the numbers really add up. And then we have Architects of the West Kingdom. This is a tough one. I think we might need, how many numbers? 4. Yeah, you need 10. You need 10 numbers to complete Architects of the West Kingdom in terms of stars. So that is a little bit harder. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. We need a little luck with viticulture. So Hilda, Stephanie, come back tomorrow. Garrett, Tom, Chad, Ian, I'm looking over at my phone here so I can see. Ooh, Ian got 19.3, really close to 19.4. Stephanie got 15.8, very solid score. Thank you for playing, Stephanie. And hopefully Facebook on my computer will be working tomorrow so I can see the comments and I don't have to look down at my phone. Thank you all for playing along. I'm going to sign off now, but have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.